All right. We good to go? Is it working? Why am I so out of center? All right. It looks like we connected. All right. Continue right where we left off. I believe I have a lot of gold to spend on demo. On everybody. We got an insane amount of gold with that level. I hit 5 here, so I should be able to get an extra potion. Let's see. So this is the good moon earring. Refresh all your spent items. That sounds like it could be pretty good for red guard. I can... Okay, so let's pick up this moon earring. Or maybe just a major health potion, actually. That's a little bit better. Recovering chain armor would be nice, but... What about hand slot? Can I get another shield? Not yet. Another shield would be really nice. What about here? Okay, no potion slot. Something over leather armor? Eh. Alright, I just want to get a lot of perks on demo. I believe that's also demo's retirement, right? Yeah, 15 check marks. Vermlings. We need to go find some levels with Vermlings. We need to find side scenarios. Gives Eclipse, which isn't the best. Alright, 11 out of 15 scenarios. So maybe we can get this tonight. Maybe, maybe. Hey, Paradox. Let's just go. Yeah, we put a demo in. We played one level. We played the level where you're facing the Prime Demon and he teleports the altar around. And we beat it fairly easily. Everybody gets 50 gold as a scenario reward, and demo got this Pendant of Dark Pacts, which can be sold for 37. I might just keep it for now to get back my potions, but we got a lot of gold, so I could potentially get an enhancement, like jump or plus move on explode is pretty good. Maybe I want plus move on lobbed charge just to make it theoretically deal 1 more damage. I don't quite know about that. Maybe jump on it to make it easier to get off. Oh, firebombs we can get a target. That costs 100 though. Let's see. Is there any good level 1 card that's super easily enhanceable? We don't even want level on most things. 1-2 punch, we could get poison on the first hit. Poison on the first hit, immobilize on the second. That could be pretty good. You've been playing the crap out of demo lately due to the fact that you haven't played many scenarios with forest imps, and that's what you need to retire. I like that quest line. That was, I think that was the very first personal quest that I had in Haven. Because in physical, that unlocks envelope X. And so I was looking at my 2 personal quests, and it's like, well, this one unlocks a character, but what on earth is envelope X? So I took that one, and I was playing a Spellweaver. And then you get a pretty interesting level where it's like you're in a building that's burning down or something like that. At this point, she's completely maxed out modifier cards for a long time. Yeah. Oh, demo gets really, really, really good modifiers. I'm going to sub out level for the big one, because I can get blesses with the bottom, which I think I like. And I've grown to like Implode Top. I didn't like it originally, but I kind of like it now. But maybe I don't need it. Also, I missed not having Crushing Weight. But every single card, it's like I want every card. I love playing lobbed charges lost, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe we'll just run with this. But it feels weird to have crushing weight and not have any pushes. Because it's nice to push something next to a wall. No, Envelope X is not in digital at all. It's just completely ignored. Maybe I drop Explosive Blitz. Yeah, it would be cool. I've never really looked through the Envelope X very much. I really just kind of know the very basics about it, but I've never read everything. Literally unplayable. Yeah, I mean, I would never play this game. That's for sure. I think maybe I'll bring Implode over Explosive Blitz. I don't know. I love the loss. Where are we going? I'm not going to do any solo scenarios. Temple of the Elements is an interesting and potentially difficult level. And a level that we would want the card level for. Because it's destroy altars. I'm not a very big fan of Gloomhaven Square A or B. I maybe want to save this level because it's a boss fight, and I've just played a few boss fights, and there's a kill 4 bosses retirement. So maybe I'll try to get the kill 4 bosses on one of my new characters. Are there any levels with Vermlings available? No. No available levels with Vermlings. Which it would be kind of cool to go retire Scoundrel. I could just replay a level, replay that boss fight, and just go kill Vermlings over and over again. I know we already got one side scenario with Vermlings, and I just didn't really get kills. How do I like the Jaws scenarios and the new enemies? So I've never really played Jaws physically. I do own a copy of it. But we only played a couple levels from it. We mostly moved some of the Jaws characters into our Gloomhaven game. So I've mostly only played Jaws in digital. And, well, I guess you were asking specifically about the enemies. I hate Chaos Demons. Chaos Demons are just too random and too annoying. The fact that they can go at 1 or 14 or 98 is just really annoying. I don't like Chaos Demons. And then, like when you're playing digital, you always have access to Boots of Striding and or Invisibility Cloak, and Invisibility Cloak really kind of breaks some of the Jaws of the Lion scenarios, like specifically the Blood Tumor boss that you fight over and over again that heals every time anything suffers damage. Invisibility Cloak is so good into that thing. So I haven't really had the intended Jaws of the Lion experience. Just don't bring it. That requires self-control to play the game as it was designed, rather than as I have it in front of myself. Plus, really, the main reason I played the Jaws of the Lion stuff was to speedrun it. I always had that in my mind through the first time I was playing through Jaws of the Lion and trying to learn the characters a little bit. I was scouting the levels for making a speedrun. And I was pretty happy with the speedrun that I ended up with for Jaws of the Lion. It was a really cool route that used all 4 of the Jaws characters. And it ended up being really good. Mostly Demo and Hatchet, but Void Warden and Redguard played the first level. And then a couple levels after that. I mean, let's bring up the Okay, so we played this. We played both of the crypt levels. We played the Elemental Power and the Infernal Throne. and we unlocked enhancements. So we have the Forgotten Crypt and the Ruinous Rift. I want to save the Ruinous Rift for a little bit later because you get 100 gold for enhancements. Although it might just be 50 gold in digital. I think a lot of the physical version is a lot of bang for your buck. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jaws of the Lion is an amazing place to start. I know a couple years ago I recommended my brother pick up Jaws of the Lion because I think he would like it, but he's also very busy. And he lives halfway across the country, so I would never have a chance to play with him, but... I want to play this Ancient Cistern. That's a cool level. I'm trying to look for something with Vermlings. How do we unlock Mountains Pass? We have to play the Gloomhaven Square. So basically this side, we're walled off until we do either of the Gloomhaven Square levels. Temple of the Seer? Why don't I have that? You have to do the warehouse for it? That doesn't sound right. There must be another way to get Temple of the Seer in the Vibrant Grotto. Maybe I just go replay levels for Vermlings, or I could just sub-scoundrel out. Maybe I sub-scoundrel and Redguard out, and I just only bring them on levels that have Vermlings and on side scenarios. You saw Jaws for $5. That is a very good deal. I think I'm going to do that. Hey, Tojo. Yeah, let's get some new characters in, and these are close to retiring when the time comes. I might sell some of their items. Oh yeah, let's get rid of this Eagle Eye Goggles. A lot of new characters will want that. This other stuff is probably fine. I'll sell his Poison Dagger. He probably doesn't need that for anything. And everything else is fine. Alright, so what do we put in? We could play a Brute. We cannot play Void Warden, unfortunately. Maybe I get a Tinkerer. I wonder if the difficulty has scaled to the point where Tinkerer won't be that good. 3 plus 6. Enox Bros, Brute, and Hatchet. Let's see. Brute, Hatchet, Demo, Cragheart. I'll put in a Brute, but I think maybe not Hatchet. I'd rather have more crowd control, so either Tinkerer or Mind Thief, I think, for that final slot. Okay, I already have a mountain. 3 oozes, lurkers, spitting drakes. That's not bad. Let's go for that. Alright, well, we have 2 votes for Hatchet. We can make it work. I'm sure we can make it work. What do we call the Hatchet? Figure out a name for the Hatchet while I figure out what we're doing with Brute. 3 plus 6 plus 3 would be 12. We'll be monster level 5 if I level this up to level 3. Oh yeah, Anguy works. Anguy the Archer. Oh, but you know what? Let's make new hatchets until we get the 4 boss fights, and then we can go play the boss fight level. And hatchet will be really good on boss fights. Why are you giving me one that I already have? That's one of my favorite changes in Frosthaven, that it can't redo personal quests. makes it really easy to cheese things. It's just showing me the same things over and over again. That's kind of weird. Oh, I think when you delete, it shuffles them. Show me 4 boss fights. The Hound won the Hands Tourney. But yeah, Angai the Archer's in the Brotherhood Without Banners. I guess 20 elites would also be fine. I guess once we progress into the main story, we'll have a lot of bosses. 20 elites is fine. Let's level Brute up. I always take Fatal Advance at level 2. So what is the other option? I'm not in love with Juggernaut, but if I'm not doing losses, then we'll take Juggernaut. And level 3, we get Hook and Chain, right? Okay. Attack 2, range 3, pull 2, or move 4, attack X as long as you moved in a straight line. Or move 2, shield 1. Yeah, I've always liked Hook and Chain. I think I'm going to take that. Oh, okay, that's entirely possible. It's been a very long time since I read book 1. So that definitely could have happened. I totally forgot. Totally forgot that there were multiple different things happening with the tournament. I definitely going to want some armor. I really want to take the second skin to remove these other -1s. That would be really nice. But maybe Brute attacking is just not something we really need. We definitely want Provoking Roar for the fast disarm. I probably want Shield Bash for the fast shield. Leaping Cleave is nice to have some jump. Balanced Measure is like the most fun card in the game. Skewer is really good and can pair well with Balanced Measure. Trample's Loss can be good, and the top is good. Eye for an Eye, because I need some healing. I do not have very much healing. And then it's either another ranged attack, or maybe just grab and go for some late movement. Late good movement. And then I don't hate Eagle Eye Goggles, just to be able to not miss if I'm going for a big Balanced Measure. Definitely Boots of Striding. These two have Boots of Striding already. But I can drop them on Cragheart. He's got plenty of move. Because they are very, very necessary on Brute. Long Spear sounds really good for Brute, and we don't have access to a ton of shields. So let's get that, and then just a health potion. Sounds pretty good. Definitely not fully decked out, but it's a start at least. And then over here, what are these level cards? Repeat Shot, I generally take Repeat Shot. Ricochet, so attack for 2, range 3. Attack 2, target a different enemy within range 2 of the first attack. On the bottom, on your next 4 attacks when possible, one enemy adjacent to the target suffers 2. It's only 8 damage on a loss, which I don't love. I think I'm just going to go Repeat Shot. I love the burst on the bottom loss on Repeat Shot. And then do we get Sharpened Blades? Okay, so Fearsome Efficiency or Sharpened Blades. Attack for 6, range 4. If this attack kills the target, one enemy adjacent to the hex in which it's died suffers X damage, where X is the amount that would have overkilled. On the bottom, attack 1, range 3, add +2 attack, and gain 1 experience if you killed an enemy this round. But kind of the best part of Fearsome Efficiency is attacking with the bottom, doing attack for 4 with the favorite, and then repeat shot becomes attack for 5. I normally take Sharpened Blades. The movement is okay, but the top giving wound can be really good in some levels. I'm going to try Fearsome Efficiency here. And then we'll just take out a bunch of -1s. Definitely want the favorite. Retrieval's pretty good. I love Fancy Hat, and we need the initiative. I probably want the heal and care package. Man, I really thought that care package was heal 2, range 1. That's crazy that it's that bad. Heal 1. The top gives a heal 2, and we're probably going to need that. Second wind for an 18 initiative, maybe. I like follow through. It will pair well with repeat shot and the bottom of Fearsome Efficiency. I probably don't need power pitch now that I have Fearsome Efficiency, but I would love a way to set wind non-loss, which I don't have outside of power pitch, so we'll bring it for the move 3. And then center mass is a good spammable attack. And so it's either stopping power, which gets range and push with wind, or extra lift, which gets damage and range. So we'll take stopping power. Plus, I like the potential loss on stopping power sometimes on the bottom. Although I do like the loss on extra lift too. Item-wise, I like an invisibility cloak. Where's the other invisibility cloak? Oh, it's on Scoundrel. We can sell that off of her. She's got a lot of money. She can buy it back. I really like invisibility cloak so that I can go for a double throw in a really aggressive position. And then maybe Boots of Speed, just because Hatchet's initiative is really bad. And then a power potion. And I guess I didn't bring double throw, so I may want that. Where are we going? So we're gonna go do a boss fight, so let's bring double throw. Maybe over retrieval. And that'll be fine. I think we can make this work. I like... Do we want to kill the captain of the guard? Or Jexira? I think I'd rather fight... Oh, this has cultists. Cultists are pretty gross, so let's kill the captain of the guard. If I'm fighting a boss, I kind of want lobbed charge just because it does good burst damage. But it's hard to position. I think we'll try what we have here and see if we can make it work. I'm losing a lot of tanking potential here, so this could go really poorly.
So are you...
No gold piles or chests, or end all turns adjacent to a wall. I guess I'll loot no gold, or I'll just fail it. Overkill something by 4, or take only long rests. Kill a monster not adjacent to you while adjacent to another one, or use your equipped items 5 times. That's 3 really easy uses. I feel like this is a long enough level that we'll get professional. And then end at 2 hit points or less. kill 5 or more monsters. There are a lot of enemies here. And what is this level going to look like?
Jexera turns to you. Head to the Ghost Fortress. If the captain of the guard falls, any resistance to our new order will fall soon after.
So we're going to start down here, and we have skeletons on our team? And we have living corpses on our team. Do we want to do any standee limiting? That's kind of what this beginning screams to me, because there are so many enemies in this second room. If we just immediately open this door, we don't lose any of our undead, and they get 3 fewer guards. They get 2 fewer guards. Oh no, just 1. Okay, so it wouldn't actually be that good. Kill the captain of the guard. Loot no gold piles. 4 rooms. Okay, let's make it work. I don't have amazing access to wound, which, wow, shield 2 on archers is kind of crazy. I did enhance wound onto crater, so I kind of want to just start with that. Maybe rumbling advance. We'll let skeletons tank for us here in the beginning. Get up my favorite, and I don't really need to go for fearsome efficiency. Not right now. But maybe I just throw it and then I can repeat shot. I think I will. We'll just throw fearsome efficiency and repeat shot. Then here, I'm going to save balance measure for the next room, because we're going to get through this room without too much of an issue. Ooh, if I get wind, I can get a skewer with some pierce. So let's leaping cleave for the wind and trample. And we get to pierce with that, and then next turn I get a skewer to hit multiple targets with pierce. And finally, maybe just crushing weight bottom for some suffer damage. Works for me. Standing still. My guys are going to move a little bit. And then the archer. Okay. Good start. A good start. Probably want the archer gone the most, so I'll favorite that. Alright, skeletons weren't super useful, but they do tank for me, which I appreciate. Archer seems the easiest to die, so I'm going to go ahead and wound this guy. And get good damage into him. And then... oh. I don't want Cragheart standing there, because that's where I can get a skewer next turn. So I'll just quickly move Cragheart out of the way. And move there and skewer, and maybe even kill this archer. And now move next to this guy, make him suffer, and hit him for 4. And muddle him. And get an experience. Hard to get experience on Jaws characters. Alright, here I just want to go fast. And I guess I'll massive boulder. Then here I want to go shortly after, move over and skewer. Most likely this thing will be dead, so I'll move 3 to pick up the favorite. That seems fine. And then stun this guy relatively fast. Like, why not? I don't see any downside to that. I can put an obstacle here and then destroy it with fire bombs. Maybe next turn. Fast attack with poison, that's annoying. Alright, get my wind boosted skewer up. Oh, brute. Man, I took out almost all of his -1s, and then he pulls -1 and -2 when he has every other card available. Means he's pulling well in the next room, right? Hey, good muddle. And now I guess I just stun this guy for next turn. Ow. Wow. That guy did so much damage at disadvantage. And I didn't kill. I really wish I had played repeat shot. It's okay. These guys have suffered some damage. It's not the end of the world. And the skeletons are hitting hard. Okay, now he goes down, but I don't have retrieval to get my thing back. I think I'll just set up a big one. Or a wind-up to go into the next room. Then probably going to open the door with balanced measure, grab and go, I think. So maybe I'll just Juggernaut, move in, hit, and heal with my bottom. Oh, but I really want Hatchet to get the money. So maybe not. I'll let Hatchet move up and get the money, which means I don't really know where Brood is going. If I open this door and if I want to do a straight line, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So do I just run him over this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I'm in this hex, can I hit anything? Yes. So I can move 6 and get a multi-target hook and chain. So I want to just move over here. So we'll just play a move 4. And finally, I could just get backup ammunition. I think I like backup ammunition and stamina potion back Crater. And then I'll open the door and be able to wound multiple targets. And we'll let the skeletons try to pick off the rest of the guards. If they can. Which they can't. Alright. I'll just hit this guy. I've like only pulled poorly on all my characters. My healing is really lacking with this party. Maybe I needed to bring more Cragheart heals. Alright, and we stamina potion back Crater. Because that's a pretty good card to open the door with. And I move here. And now we get a cool hook and chain plus balance measure. But it means I'm opening the door at 42. Which is not amazing. Means I have to go fast here, so I guess I'll just go for fast fire bombs and use all my charges and hope to kill both. Here I have the favorite, so I'll go late. Probably just move 2 and give something the favorite, and then fancy hat repeat shot next turn for a big damage favorite. And here I just go late and hit multiple targets with Crater. That's a very good Living Bones card. Especially if Demo could pick up the kills on both of them. So Demo, let's do that. Show me some +1s. It's not a +1. Okay, this one will be dead, which is good. And so am I stamina potioning back a card? I think so, because we're going to want to go in with some gusto. We'll have fire, so explode will be a lot of movement, so I can get crushing weight. Ooh, I can get robotic enhancement, and I've got my long spear still, so I can get a multi-target stun. That'll be good. Use the boots. Hook and chain gives me move 6, attack for 6. They have so much shield, that's crazy. Oh, and Brute gets absolutely savaged here. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, we did manage to standy limit away 1 city guard. Let's see, this guy's going to see 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take attack 4, attack 3, attack 3. That's really bad. Crit him and kill him? Not quite. And if I'd killed him, then I would have just been hit by this guy too. The archers are also going to hit me. Brute's going to lose some cards here. And did I just... No, I can lose eye for an eye, which isn't that bad. Oh, I really wish these guys had moved in. I was planning on them moving in and tanking for me, but I kind of committed all the way. Okay, at least they tanked the archers. But they also drew the miss. Okay. Oh, don't kill that skeleton. That would be sad. Alright, one more hit into Brute. Did kill the skeleton, but at least I dodged the crit. I did not retire Redguard or Scoundrel. They're both still alive. They're just back in town. I wanted to play some new characters. Just gonna hit these two. Oh, I take Retaliate from the Elite. It's fine. It's only 2 damage. Oh, I can push and then I won't take Retaliate. And we don't really care about the modifier since they have just so much shield. We really just wanted the wound on him. Yeah, when I pick them up, they retain everything that they had. I sold a couple of their items, mostly on Scoundrel, but she has enough stuff that it doesn't really... She has enough gold that it shouldn't matter, I don't think. Oh, do I want to kill this guy? No, I want to get the favorite out. Oh, and you've learned the... Yeah, I love the Void Eater summon. That thing is so much fun to play with, especially if you're rich enough to enhance its range. Which you have to be very rich for, but man, does that feel good. Okay, Demo can move 4 and stun both of these guys at 28, which means that I can stun this guy before he's able to move, which is really good. Hopefully these guys are able to do some damage here. But I'm not loving my position. Okay, but I can go fast and I can disarm probably this guy and run if it's fast attack with poison, or heal myself if it's anything else. And then I've got a fancy hat repeat shot to try to kill this guy. And rock slide, spread around some damage. I like it. Oh yeah, no, the Void Eater. I love doing just triple ranged summons on circles, with the Thorn Spitter, the Healing Sprite, and the Void Eater. Really late City Guards, but I don't think they're like doing anything. Really late Living Corpses is bad. Okay, so this guy's gonna kill down here, and the archers I think are both gonna hit down here. Just Void Eater and Healing Sprite. It's not too expensive to enhance +1 movement onto the Thorn Spitter, and with +1 movement, the Thorn Spitter can be really good. Really, really good. Like, you summon it first, and then anything it hits is poisoned, and that makes the Void Eater deal even more damage. Although, you don't get the curse if he picks up the kill. They're gonna set traps, which might mess up my Rock Slide a bit. But I can short rest to get Hook and Chain back and pull, and if it's like trap here, that pull will do really good damage. So I think overall this is pretty good for me. I'm gonna Boots here because my thing was to use all of my items. And Repeat Shot here does good-ish damage. Is the Rock Golem any good? I mostly only... Really? You had to miss that. I mostly only used the Rock Golem to get, like, the 4 XP. I think that's how much it gave. Okay, are any archers hitting the Brute here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not. Because this guy will go first. I maybe get hit once by the normal, but I'd rather take this heal too, I think. Man, I can't believe Hatchet missed. Yeah, the move 1 on the Thorn Spitter is really bad. Man, they killed. And I got crit. Oh my gosh. Not only did they get their fastest card, but I got crit to exactly die. That's so bad. Jump Juggernaut. I don't think I really like this card that much. Wow, that's so annoying and bad. But yeah, so for the Thorn Spitter, I just try to like turn 1, move as deep into the room as possible, and like try to summon the Thorn Spitter close to a door. And then with like granting it movement and stuff, it's possible to get it in and have it actually do things. Oh man, they protected themselves so well. That's so annoying. I didn't see this guy for a second. Man, I cannot believe that Brute got crit and had to lose 2 cards. That's really, really bad. Oh, dang it, Retaliate 2. So I should have backed up and used the Long Spear for this stun. Do I just go invisible so that I can long rest? If I don't go invisible, I've got Crushing Weight, which is pretty good. The problem is initiative, because the archers could just go really fast. Oh, I hate my position here. If the archers are fast, they just dominate demo. So I have to go invisible, I think. Oh, missing this guy was really bad. Alright, long rest since I'm invisible. Can I afford to long rest here? I guess Cragheart is mostly tanking. If the archers want... If they need to get closer, they have to walk through the traps, at least. I definitely don't love anything here on Craghart. Oh, I didn't even pick him up any boots. We'll just go fast and maybe back up. I don't know. Can I afford to long rest everybody? That's a horrible idea. Skeleton doesn't help at all. Range 4 on the archers. Alright, at least this guy tanks here. Is the item that destroys obstacles any good? I don't even remember what item you're talking about. So I'm going to say no. Let's see. Right now, these guys see 5 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I step here and hit here. Alright. Good. I get the +1 that I needed. And then now this guy does not have line of sight from here. So he's going to move 1, 2. And then this guy is going to want to move 1, 2, but not reach. But I'm going to get hit. This guy's going to move here. So I'm going to get hit for 5 and for 6. Ugh. This guy's going to run around this way. If I back up, then Brute gets hit. So yeah, I have to stay here with Craghart. Oh, he only had to do 1 trap. Oh, I'm so mad that Brute got crit. Destroying obstacles would maybe be pretty good for me right now. Let's check how much health this boss is going to have, because I'm in a lot of trouble, I think. Are we monster level 5 or 6? 5. Huh, did he really go down like 4 health? He went down 4 health. Dang. 80 health on the boss is rough. I don't think we're getting through here. You wish there were mechanics for adding special cards to the enemy attack modifier deck? Or special behavior cards. That's always something that I've wanted. There's a little bit of that in Frosthaven with challenges. But it does feel weird that the player decks get better as you level up and the monster decks just don't for the most part. Like they always stay really weak, whereas you are just always getting stronger. We'll drop Power Pitch. I don't feel like I need the wind. And Rubble's good here. Robotic Enhancement is good here. Fire Bombs is really good here. Destroy an adjacent obstacle. If you do gain an experience, and all adjacent enemies suffer 2. I guess it's only 4 damage, but suffer 4 damage with the bottom is pretty nice. So it's like move, blow this up, and then hit these 2 and stun them. I love that as my turn this next turn. I think we dropped the big one. Although getting some blesses for facing the boss could be nice. And I have like a couple obstacles to destroy along the way. Knock out the support for strengthen could be nice. Let's drop Implode. But yeah, somebody was telling me about Gloomhaven 2E. And there's a level where the cultists can only draw their summon card, which is kind of cool. I really like that. giving the monster special behavior. Man, the health on Brute here is so brutal. I want to hook and chain to try to pull through this trap, but I just can't even get close enough to do it. I guess I move 3 and I skewer, but I would love to have a wind. But I think I dropped my wind card on both characters, so I can't get non-loss wind now. Maybe I can't afford to long rest Cragheart, even though I wish I could. I would love to get these items back. Oh, this is bad. Move in, go for a late trample. Just hope that my stun is fast enough. And then here, maybe care package bottom. I'm pretty far away. Oh, I don't even have the favorite. So care package bottom, move up, heal, and just attack at long range. Hope the skeleton goes fast and runs in, but that's very unlikely. Not very unlikely, but it's not super likely. I think I have to short rest Cragheart. I want my heal card though. Cataclysm's okay to drop, but it would have been kind of nice. Could have gone for a big stun if necessary. Probably need Crater here for a multi-target wound. So let's go for that quickly. Good. Shield and Retaliate is good for me. Immobilize, high damage Immobilize is bad. But it's after demo, so I can get the stun first. And I can get hatchet damage in first. Is it reasonable to play hatchet without the favorite? I think so. It feels a little bit bad, but it's not... Like, in some levels, it's definitely not necessary to have the favorite, I think. Move up just a little bit, and I think target both archers here. Unless, am I thinking this one is going to die? Demo's going to make it suffer, and then just hit it for 2. But if I'm wounding, maybe I want to hit both elites. Or since I'm wounding, I want to hit both elites. +2 is decent. Grab this heal because I'm going to need it. Oh man, this is so bad. Heal 1. That's so lame. And I just realized that I don't even have the favorite to throw. Okay. At least I got some damage. Demo needs good damage to kill here, but it's actually possible. And she is going to get immobilized, which I do not like. Oh, does she get hit twice? She gets hit by both elites. So I'm going to go ahead and recover my health potion, because I feel like if I don't use it now, I'm in trouble. Oh, that hurts so bad. Please do not crit me. I survive everything except crit. Oh. Maybe that's better, maybe that's worse. I'm not sure. Finally, the Living Bones gets in there. I feel like I got unlucky. At least a little bit. This archer is not... Oh. Long spear. Nice. Oh, beautiful damage. Good job, Brute. We needed that. We needed that. Okay. These guys, I wish I had Sand in the Hourglass, and then these guys died to the wound. I like literally can't do anything on demo, so we'll just go late and wind up. Hopefully the skeleton goes fast and moves in. I have balance measure, I have my boots, I have hook and chain. I could theoretically step forward and pull this guy in. I think I go for that next turn. I think I just want to disarm. The retaliate 2 on eye for an eye maybe isn't that bad. I kind of want to save a fast card though. Let's see. I have the favorite now. This has not been very good hatchet play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really not in range to get anybody. And no big moves. Maybe I need boots of striding on hatchet. I need to get better boots. Massive boulder's pretty good here, so just go for a relatively fast massive boulder. Dude, shield and heal is not what we needed, skeleton. I needed you to move in and tank. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, attack for 5 versus attack for 4 and attack for 3. So I could move for 4, attack for 4, with boots and provoking roar, or boots and balance measure. I think maybe disarm is better. This guy's stunned already. Cragheart's gonna hit here. I know, the skeleton's being useless. Archer hits harder than the guard, so... Okay, that crit doesn't really even help that much. I guess at least Demo doesn't die. The master of delegation. Hit right here to spread some suffer damage. Oh, I have backup ammunition. So I hit both of these guys. It makes me suffer, but maybe I can get kills. So we need a +1 to kill. Oh, that's painful. Okay, but this guy dies. So... And hatchet doesn't even reach. 0 kills him. I think I just throw the favorite. I'm very likely to get a 0. 3 cards wouldn't kill. 6, 10, 11, 12. So 3 in 15 chance. Hi, Slash. It is most definitely night for me. So I think I take the 3 in 15 chance that this kills without using the favorite, because then I can maybe move forward and favorite this archer, which I like. Well, favorite wouldn't have helped. Hatchet has... This is the second time he's missed when basically anything would have killed. And now Brute's just absolutely screwed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This level has gone so terribly. Just gonna burn a card. If this misses, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay. I did have to burn a card. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, I got immobilized the turn before. The Living Bones, who's my ally, chose to stand still. Brute got crit earlier and, like, exactly died to the crit and had to lose 2 cards to damage, so he's lost 3 cards to damage so far. It's just horrible. These guys both died a wound. I can pull this guy in with hook and chain and then step away. What can I do here? Rubble and crushing weight onto the archer. Oh, man, this guy didn't die. But I can move forward and hit him at 35. And then I'll just go fast and heal here. Apparently, I suck at all of them too. Fast archer, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh. Brute's gonna lose like 2 more cards here. Yup. Brute's just dead. Brute's just dead in the first room. I feel like I got so unlucky. So unlucky. I don't even heal up Brute now. Because he's gonzo. And we've done 2 of 5 rooms. And my pulls have just been horrible on everybody. Unbelievable. I actually can't reach this guy. Because I just have move 2s. And stopping power is only range 2. I guess he's already gone, so it doesn't matter. Take my frustration out right here. Oh man, this is horrible. Come on, Demo. You know you want to. Okay. Pretty good damage there. Pretty good damage. Sun would be very nice in Frosthaven. Alright, Rock Slide would kill this guy, but then it's giving me obstacles, which I don't love. Definitely want to save backup ammunition, so we'll just go late and move forward and hopefully kill with Hatchet. Come on, Hatchet. Okay, we'll favor it this time. Okay. This time I didn't need to. That also means that I kind of have to move 2 next turn, which really sucks. And I don't have Invisibility Cloak. Okay, we need to see what this room is going to be like. Yeah, this skeleton's so helpful. This next room is an absolute disaster. We're only going to have 2 living corpses over here. So this is really bad. We're only going to have 1 skeleton down here. The fact that these living corpses literally did nothing for me and just died on turn 2 before they got to attack was horrible. I don't see how I can win this. I don't see how I can ever get through this room. I needed to open this door super early with Sandy limiting. And then even if I get to the boss, there's so much shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 archers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards. 3 elite guards. 4 elite guards. And I get 1 skeleton? I kind of feel like I want to open the door. I guess that's a bad idea, because yeah, I need to open the door with a lot of movement so that I can get away. I'm gonna have to kite them back through this corridor and like slowly kill things over time. I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, all I'm saying is I don't see how we win this. Because Brute is done. We got super, super unlucky with Brute. But also maybe that was just, I was positioning him really terribly. Yeah, just long rest everybody. I shouldn't even move him in. I'm just gonna run him back to the first... Run him back to the first room. But now it's just 3-player playing a 4-player level. And this is not a good... not a good level for that. If we can get onto the boss, I guess Hatchet has an attack for 20. But he has 80 health. It's gonna be a struggle. I want to save the big one, but I just don't... I have a hard time imagining playing it. I don't know, there's just way too much shield. Alright, I'm going to open the door with a lot of movement and maybe play movement. Long rest Brute and we'll just get him out. Short rest Brute and just get him out. I would love to get an attack with him, but I guess it's just not going to happen. We'll have this one extra skeleton who he healed himself up to full. You know, maybe. Maybe he gets to do something. I think I want to go late and move in and get a multi-target crater. No boots on Craghard is kind of rough. Living Bones is not really moving to the next room either. Get out of here, Brute. Alright, only 9 health on these guys isn't that bad. 1 skeleton is just not how I remember this level being. That's crazy. Shield Retaliate means these guys don't move, which is nice. All of these guys are elites. And, like, how do you hurt these guys in the middle? Whew. Yeah, I mean, I just have to run. I can't do anything else. Range 6. And these guys are going to retaliate. So Skeleton's just going to move up here, take retaliate, and then die to the archers. I guess he kind of tanks all of them. So maybe I don't run all the way away. Yeah, I think the archers are unreachable if you don't have jump, but you can still hit them with ranged attacks. I maybe approached this wrong. The best bet may have just been... Wow, that actually did some damage. The best bet may have just been to try to run everybody to the boss room and kill the boss as fast as possible. Oh. My living corpses over there are going to take so much damage. Yeah, this skeleton here just dies. Oh. Oof. This is so sad. Big damage? Nope. Oh, and he's an elite, so he has base retaliate already, so it's retaliate 4. I mean, they just instantly killed all of my buddies. Move Demo down here and stun both archers and hope the guards are standing still. I no longer have multi-target. And I also wasn't able to get wounds on these guys in the middle. Which is kind of bad. I don't think I can even throw rock slides down here because it walls off? Maybe it doesn't. I could Forceful Storm for some disarms. Man, Hatchet has been so useless with him missing his attacks, and he's so far out of range. This is just horrible. I mean, what can I possibly do here? Even if I can manage to get onto the boss, I'm never dealing the 80 damage to get through him. I didn't realize that these guys had so much shield. Hey, Brian. My team is just not equipped to deal with this shield at all. I needed red guard. I guess my best bet is that I just go for a rock slide right here and make these guys run around. And these guys die to wound eventually. So I throw those and I run away. And here I throw firebombs and I run away. Gosh, and the archers just outspeed me every turn. Oh, I'm so screwed. Not my buddies. I need my buddies. This was horrible. Crit again. Man, I knew I didn't want to play this level. Okay, so my win condition is to get all of the guards. So I need to wall this off, but destroy one of these down here with Demo. Get all of the guards to run this way, and then I run all of my characters into the boss room. And then we can like wall this off and force them to run all the way around to get to us. And then somehow kill the boss before they catch. Which is not possible. But that's the dream. This guy's just sitting back here again. Dude, all of my allies were completely useless the entire time. That's crazy. We're not even gonna get to open the boss door. And Hatchet was completely useless, missing 2 attacks. Like, he did like 6 total attacks and missed 2 of them. And drew his -2 again. His deck is so good. He has 3 bad cards. Oh my gosh. That is tilting. They're not even shield guys. They're undead. I can't damage this guy. He's standing still again. This is a really frustrating one because, like, I know I didn't play it particularly well, but I literally don't think there's anything I could have done. Under no circumstances did I stand a chance at all. I mean, Demo literally can't do anything here. Even crit does 0 damage. And it's range 6 on the archers, so I can't move up to hit him next turn. Well, that's what I get for taking Redguard out. Because Redguard would have smashed this level. Especially with those enhancements. Oh, and I don't have Boots of Striding on Cragheart anymore. Alright. Alright. You like Hatchet, but he's your least favorite. Jaws of the Lion. Redguard is my least favorite, but... I think Hatchet might be the weakest. Yeah, Redguard's Retaliate would be really good here, and Redguard's Burn Away the Dark to wound everything in range would be really good here. And just having a lot of shield. I mean, with this many enemies, you know, being able to get shield 3, shield 4 is just really good. The skeleton standing still again. This guy has moved 5 hexes in like 10 turns. And look, Hatchet gets a nice attack 7 into this guy, attack 6 into this guy, and he's gonna miss. What the hell? Every time I've gone for a favorited attack, it's missed. Like, how is that a thing? How is that a thing? Yeah. Man, this feels like some of the worst luck I've ever had in a level. Wait, did he just attack me melee through the wall? That is not how that works, game. So dead. I can't believe I missed again. Dude, that stupid immobilized card. Way too fast. And innate shield 3, like, what were they thinking with that? Innate shield 3, retaliate 2. Those are some crazy stats. Come on. I remember this level is giving you a ton of allies to help you out. And I guess that is not the case. I can't believe we only had 3 allies in the second room. And they died in a turn. Oh, hey, the skeleton moved. He moved 1. And even with getting buffed damage with follow through, I'm still getting an attack for 1 into this guy because of his base shield. Hey, we did 2 damage on Hatchet. Good thing I subbed out Redguard for him. Alright, well, the Gloomhaven characters are not nearly as fun as the Frosthaven characters. But the Gloomhaven items are much more fun than the Frosthaven items. Oh. Let's see if we can get a crit here with Fearsome Efficiency. Not quite. Well, I can't even move. That makes sense. Alright. Goodbye, Gloomhaven. I think I actually prefer the Frosthaven levels over the Gloomhaven levels, too. Other than I don't like level 1. Playing Gloomhaven with Frosthaven characters and Frosthaven items. That sounds fun. There were like huge, very, very, very clear design differences. Like now that I went back and played some Gloomhaven. And I really shouldn't have tried that level, because like that is a level that I have just no experience with. Gloomhaven pulled a miss. I wouldn't say I'm dropping Gloomhaven forever, but I've been wanting to play some Frosthaven in the past couple days. But so Gloomhaven levels, the chests are way better. The scenario rewards are way better. There are also way more chests. Like Frosthaven is really, really, really stingy with the chests that it gives you. And a lot of the chests are just not very good. Like a lot of the Frosthaven chests are like a blueprint or 3 or 4 loot cards. Whereas a Gloomhaven chest will be like the Pendant of Dark Pacts, which is an item that's so OP, it never, ever, ever would have made it to Frosthaven. So like way better chests, way better scenario rewards, and then in 4-player, rather than it just having like a whole bunch more elites, several of the levels had way more normals, just like way more enemies in general, but it wasn't just like elite spam, which is very different. What Frosthaven characters would I have brought to that encounter? Deathwalker would have been really good. Blinkblade would have been really good. With those two, would be able to wound like a whole room and then sand in the hourglass to do a ton of damage through all of their shield. Geminate would maybe be good to like drag down and just immobilize a couple of the guards and keep them away. Those would have been pretty good. Let's see, I want to play some Banner Spear. Read 8 names, 150 experience from cards. I just don't really want to retire the Banner Spear. I want to have a tanky character, and if we're doing Fist this run, then Fist Banner is really fun to play together. So I guess I'll go 150 experience from cards. And now this is where it's disappointing, because the items are just way worse. But jump boots are generally pretty good. And then I think we'll grab a heater shield, because we can get disadvantage armor really easily for just a hide. Let's play some Blink Blade. Own a bunch of stuff. That seems fine. Poison Dagger, Winged Shoes. That's pretty easy. And then maybe we'll go 3-player. Deathwalker's pretty nice. Drifter is nice. I played a lot of Bone Shaper in the last run. Let's see. Bone Shaper makes sense with Banner Spear, though. Five boat sled climbing gear. I'm not even sure there are that many. 8 names, and we can retire the Bone Shaper. That's fine. The main thing I want for this level is just Incendiary Throw, and I think basically everything else can stay. Become exhausted, 2 losses in the same turn, never jump over an enemy, or walk through an ally. These are all really bad for this first level. Let's see, on Blink Blade, I know I normally take Borrowed Time. What do I drop? Power League, maybe? Never exit a room with loot tokens. That seems pretty good. Kill an enemy and open a door. Kill the last enemy, die 2 or more enemies in the same round. We'll get off an exploding corpse. I know it. I always say that and never do it. But I know it this time. We don't need the Wraith. I like Wrath of the Turned Earth. And we want to bring Exploding Corpse. No Deathwalker, so I don't need Transfer of Essence. Easy. Bone Shaper is the crappy ex you always try to find an excuse to let back in the house. But she can snowball. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I had an excuse for picking Bone Shaper. I really wish I did. I wish I had something that it's like, Bone Shaper does this really well. And aside from like tanking the occasional hit. But like Gloomhaven, the levels had so many enemies. Like you would never see a Gloomhaven room with just three monsters in it. Other than the first room of the last scenario. But who's counting? Alright, we go late and we summon with some movement. We go late. What do we go late and do? I want to go late and maybe run over towards the archer. Or I could go late and disarm this guy for next turn. I kind of like that. We go late, we go slow. Move forward and hit this guy. I hate that priest guard. Other than that, it's decent stuff. Oh, I just totally wasted my shield. Makes a mean seafood stir fry. I mean, previously, oh, I don't even get the rallying cry off. Can I get an unbreakable wall? If I move... No, there's no way for me to... Oh man, what was I thinking? Do I just throw the Banner of Strength then? Previously, my Bone Shaper was the building manager. And that worked well. I could throw the Banner of Strength here, and then I can get off and attack with Unbreakable Wall. This is a horrible idea. But at least this way I get a turn. Hey, and we got a +2. Things are already looking up. I'm not going to push this guy, because Blinkblade can move forward and hit them both. And then, do I run at this guy and summon? That seems kind of dumb. Maybe I'll put the summon right here. This is just really, really bad, because this is the only card the priest could have drawn where he comes towards us. Which is just definitely not where we want him to be. Throw everything into the guard and try to just get him down. Now that I have all of this stuff, I can Incendiary Throw. And I maybe move the banner out of the way. Or Poison plus Banner plus Resolved Courage plus Incendiary Throws attack for 4. We go fast-ish and let the skeleton attack and command him to attack. And then we let the Blink Blade... Maybe Blink Blade jumps over and focuses the archer. Blurry Jab Kinetic Transfer. If it's fast, like Disarm or something, it would go into the skeleton. That's fine. Late attack with Pierce. So that'll hit the skeleton. And Blink Blade takes an attack for 5. I think this is pretty decent. Nice. Attack for 1, dealing 4 damage is crazy. And this goes into the guard and kills him? Beautiful. Okay, so now I could target Archer by moving him down there, but I don't think it's going to kill. So I'll keep him close to the Banner of Strength. And this way, Skeleton is the focus of the priest. There's no way for me to prevent the archer from moving away 1. Yeah, because I could move the skeleton here or here, and Blink Blade here or here, but none of that helps enough. So we probably just let the skeleton go down. Yeah, she's the only person who brings all the extra bodies. I guess I don't need jump boots. I can just move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And make both of these guys suffer 1. Oh, I don't have Poison Dagger. Okay, I've pulled really well. And now I just go super fast and stand in the hourglass. Oh, I like where he positioned. Okay, cool. So we go super fast and stand in the hourglass. This guy will die. This guy will suffer. We go super fast and summon a skeleton? Maybe I just double curse him. I just can't disarm here. I don't have tip of the spear lined up. I could combined effort tip of the spear. If he's going fast, he's hitting Bone Shaper, which I don't love. He's going to suffer 2 from Sand in the Hourglass. Yeah, I wish I could do something different on Blinkblade, but I don't think that I can. Just because this guaranteed takes out the Archer, which I love. Tip of the Spear gives me an attack for 4, so that's 6-ish damage suffered if I pull a 0. Definitely not guaranteed to, and we have the extra curse, and my +2 is already gone. Maybe I just poison this guy. Maybe I command an attack 5. I could have Blinkblade next to the priest. Super fast immobilize. I hate that for me. So it... yeah, I probably just lose a card on Bone Shaper. I don't really know what else I could do. Okay, I could get missed. That's something I could do. So I could grant an attack 5 into him now, but I don't even feel the need for it. And we got really lucky with modifiers in this room. I don't even need to move my Banner of Strength either. I can move here and move it here. And I still get the tip of the spear damage. And +1 kills. Ugh, drew the curse. Had to see it coming. Okay, so we go super fast. And back up and hit him with a javelin? And I run over and I attack him for 2. And I curse. I should have done the Command the Wretched loss. It would have drawn the curse, but then my tip of the spear wouldn't have missed. I guess I just hope that I crit here. Well, he's also pretty likely to just be healing, isn't he? So maybe we'll go for a fast... let's go for a fast poison. And he's not healing. So we back off and we crit him? No. But the fact that he's not healing is pretty good here. Oh, we actually did damage with an attack for 1. Okay, that's huge because now Blinkblade could kill. Although I don't really want Blinkblade running over there. I would have to run over there and immobilize myself. But if I run here, I'm in range of the Banner of Strength. So it's base attack for 4, which means a 0 kills. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in 17 to kill. So better than 50%. Easy. Wow. Okay. That was incredibly lucky. And we killed him in the first rest cycle. Unfortunately, Blinkblade is immobilized now and can't really do anything. Because I'm probably healing it with Regenerate, right? Maybe I want to move with regroup. Maybe I want to move with regroup. Yeah, I don't need the heal with regenerate because I've got enough heals on my other characters. So Blink Blade just gets rid of this immobilize. And then I grant a crash. I wonder why it crashed. Because I granted a movement on somebody who had been immobilized during the turn? I don't know. I haven't experienced this crashing that frequently on me. But I get to move Blink Blade onto the gold. I get to move Bone Shaper onto the gold. And I get to move the banner forward. So maybe Bone Shaper just moves herself onto the gold. And banner just stands still. We get banner over by the door, and the guard is still alive because the priest moved towards us. And then we got really good pulls after he moved towards us. Other than the curse. But at least the curse is gone now for the next room. And we didn't get the curse on the incendiary throw. So, not a bad first room. I have my banner of strength, which will help if I'm throwing range damage. It helps for incendiary throw a lot. Don't crash. Thank you. I love how fast these animations are. Do I get XP for this? No. But I can get 2 summons out. Okay, we haven't gotten any metal or herbs yet. I can put the skeleton right here. And then move here, and then command it to get closer. Okay, we got a snow thistle, but no metal yet. So we want a lot of loot in this next room. Maybe I leave the banner of strength here, and if banner's standing here, I just need to pull the guards back into this room. And hopefully group a whole bunch of guards up right here and get a really nice incendiary throw. And I think we slow play it. I don't know. We need somebody to have a shovel. Go get the shovel real quick and destroy this obstacle. That would be nice. I like Resolve Courage set for the charge. I like my ranged attacks. Could drop regroup, but I don't love that. I guess it's Unbreakable Wall. Okay, so Blink Blade. Do I just heal up for a turn? I think I'm going to have plenty of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I can't run Banner through without losing her battle goal, so we'll just lose her battle goal. Run here, and then 2 range on regroup. Heal up Bone Shaper, I think. Sounds good enough, I guess. Blink Blade, be slow, just move 2. I would love to heal up to full, so maybe I'll do that first. And then here we can long rest. And then am I opening the door the next turn? Yeah, there goes Pedestrian. I could also heal up this City Guard. The problem is that the Bone Shaper would only be 3 health. But maybe healing up the City Guard is slightly better, actually. Because I do want him to tank for me, at least a little bit. Alright, and we got all the loot tokens here. Here we just drop Fell Remedy. Oh, but that's a self-heal. I can heal with Flow of the Black River, though. Yeah, I'll just play Flow of the Black River. It is skeleton movement. But get Wrath of the Turned Earth set, so that when they get in there, they survive. And I'll just move 4 this turn. Move 4, get back here. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll just go late and move over. Maybe drive recharge, but probably not. I think not. I think this is fine. Gonna slow play it. Show me moving?
You run.
Good. So still archers, moving guards, late priest. Just the one priest on this difficulty. Or on this player count. I think this is good, especially if the guards come to me. My skeletons didn't move forward at all. That's kind of bad. But they come up a lot. And there's still a hex in the back that I think they're not going to reach. Does this guy... Okay. So much for healing that guard. Oh, and Banner gets hit. Wow. Okay. Definitely not my favorite start. I guess I just incendiary throw this guy. And then maybe back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really can't just go in with a blurry jab yet, even though that's what I would really like to do. I would love to get Blink Blade over here and invisible. And then cascading reaction like both archers. I said I was going to slow play though, so maybe that's just what we do. One, 2, 3. Maybe I can go late and reach with Twin Strike. Poison this guy. Maybe. Alright, still guards. Don't love it. Moving archers attacking at 4 range. So I think I used my combined effort to move the banner out of the way. We need a 0 or better to deal damage to this guy. +2, a 0, and a -1 are out. So this is pretty standard odds. Dang. No wound. What are these archers gonna do? So this guy, to get line of sight, he would have it here, so he could go 1, 2, or range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay, so this guy comes this way to hit banner. This guy just steps up 1 to be range 4 from banner. So that's really bad. So I guess we'll use jump shoes to get out and to throw a skeleton in. And then now I can move the banner out. I'll just move the banner back one. I don't know. Now this skeleton can get in a bit. And this skeleton tanks for me. Oh, they're doing so much damage. Okay, I want to get Blinkblade over there. But these archers are so scary. I'm also going to use my final Wrath of the Turned Earth charge on Retaliate, which sucks. Oh, and Blinkblade doesn't even get in. I just have to move in, though. Gosh, I hate this doorway so much. This is such a bad design for the first level of the game. Alright. Do I back up so that my skeleton can get slightly closer next turn? I guess. Alright. I can move forward 2 and hit him at range. The skeleton will at least survive for a split second. We'll just go relatively fast and curse. Hope that we're fast enough to get that in. Blinkblade. I think it's run in and go invisible. And then, like, from on top of this archer, I can get something good going the next turn. And these guys just buy some time. Fast archers is good. That means less damage. And I can underspeed them here. Unfortunately, this guy's not in range of the banner, but he did some damage. We'll see if something dies for the exploding corpse. Probably not, unless this guy counts. Hey, good job, skeleton. Good job tanking, Mr. Skeleton. Alright, this guard's going to move up and hit hard. So I could move up and blurry jab him. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and hit skeleton. So I think I just come here and go invisible. And then I have to pick, get off my attack for 4. Dang. I really wish that I could get off the attack for 4 and keep the skeleton alive, but there's just no way. I could pull this guy in and hit with Resolved Courage. We know that they don't have the miss, though, so the only way Banner survives is if it's the -2. Which is just not very likely. They do have 1 curse. And I would have to lose 2 cards. That's too risky. So we'll just back up. I tried to go late. I tried. Yeah. Banner will have lost 2 cards. I think we made the right call. Yeah, there's that curse. Definitely not the best time. We still have not seen move and heal at a priest. And he did a lot of damage to his guy. That's really rough. And I lost all of my skeletons and... if I could hit this guy hard... No, Malicious Conversion can't really kill him. It's just not realistic. It would be nice, but I don't think it's realistic at all. Because I would attack him for like 4 or 5, and then Malicious Conversion would be like attack for 6. I think we just let the Banner of Strength tank this turn and hope that the archers get their like 50 sticks, stand still, range 4. It is stand still. I don't think they hit anybody here, which is good. So I'm going to grant the banner an attack for 5. Good job, banner. Given that damage, I maybe could have killed him with banner spear had I short rested and attacked. Oh no. I think I would rather lose Dark Tidings than take 5 damage, because then I can't summon anything. That's good retaliate. Oh, they got the move and heal at one point in time, because he played that bless card twice now. Stand in the Hourglass is really good. Temporal Displacement's pretty good. Dang, unfortunately, this guy... Let's see, he sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, no matter what, this guy's hitting Blink Blade, which is really bad. At least Blink Blade is healthy. We lost the banner, but I don't care that much about that. I think I just go fast here and hit this guy with a combined effort. And because of the poison, a 0 makes him die to wound. Blink Blade goes fast and hits with cascading reaction. Hit, move, move. And I can get pretty far away. And then this guy targets over here. Alternatively, I could maybe get Blink Blade like over here. One, two, three, four, 5. I could move Blink Blade here with the borrowed time and hit and move here and hit, which sounds kind of good, but then I would need to find a way to get through these archers. Fast archers and immobilizing priest. Okay, so we go for plan A, which is hit here, get good damage. I forgot to mention that that was part of the plan, but that is a part of the plan. Get good damage. Okay. And then now I move. So this is a lot of move and attack at range. If I just move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I just move here, he should go after the guard. And then both of these will hit Blink Blade, but he survives 0s. Banner just needs a 0 to kill. -1 doesn't do it, but it's not the end of the world. Although he still does so much damage. And that guy did a lot of damage. Alright, Blink Blade do not take a +2 or a crit. A miss is fine. You're allowed to take a miss. Okay. Banner Spear was not allowed to take a crit. I think we drop pincer move. The elite guard goes down. Ah, dang, there's that other bless. And I had to lose a card to damage here, and I played a loss. One, two, three, 4. I think I like just going invisible on Blink Blade. Like moving here and going invisible. And then here I go late and I move 4. And I make a skeleton. And then here I go late and move over and attack at range. Fast archers, but only one move is good. That guy lives to tell his tale another day. So if I move here, and this guy has move 1, he sees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's still going to hit Banner Spear. But he just doesn't hit Banner Spear for all that much. And this guy moves 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They both hit Banner Spear. Unless I go here. If I go here, this guy doesn't hit Banner Spear, and Banner Spear only gets hit once. Also, that 1 suffer damage means that this guy dies to his wound next turn. That's unfortunate. Those traps, I think, can be handy. We do have Javelin's Pull. Not the time to miss. Not the time to miss. I guess I just go right here. Oh, Blinkblade can't leave this room where he fails Miser, since there are loot tokens in here. I can pick up this loot next turn. Let's just go here and put the skeleton here. And then it can tank this next turn if I want. Do I have any granted attacks left? No, but I can hit him with Decaying Will, which could kill. Ugh, scary card. Show me a damage. There's 1 damage. And I'm going to get off... I guess he's just going to hit the archer. So I don't... Or he's going to hit the skeleton. So I don't need to back away. This guy's going to start coming closer. I think I will back away then in that case. Dang, if I move the skeleton in, this guy's very likely to kill him. So if I just attack him for 1 right now, I would need a +1 for him to die. Okay. So we just hope we don't get a -2. I move down here. I move the skeleton here. He's now adjacent, and a 0 makes this guy die to wound. Beautiful. Good. Skeleton probably dies to this elite archer. Yeah. But he ate the +2 for us. And those guys both die to wound. And Blinkblade heals up. Now, Blinkblade could... I guess best case scenario... No. I was going to say best case scenario would be guard stand still. Oh, I already failed Miser. Okay. Guard stand still, priest moves and heal. And then I could run in and Sand in the Hourglass the archer. But then I would be in there with no time tokens. So it's either I go late, hope that only the archer hits, which is pretty possible. But even if it is only the archer hitting, he does hit with every card, except for his standstill attack at 4 range. And he just shuffled, so that's a 1 in 8. So if I stand still, it's a 1 in 8 that I lose multiple cards. I could short rest. I think that's the safest call. Can't lose experimental adjustment, though. And I really wanted that 1 hit point and that regenerate. I just have to move in and go invisible and then go at 82 and hit with Twin Strike. I think it's just the only thing I can do. Yeah. I was not going to get lucky with their cards. This has been a very rough level 1. I mean, at least these guards have some damage on them. And I have a skeleton in position. This is a really nice incendiary throw if it does damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Hope Incendiary Throw does damage. I think I'm playing Flow of the Black River here. Just so that I can go fast. And then I could either poison something, or maybe I just move it here and Exploding Corpse. I like that. And then Blink Blade just goes late. Does what it can. Pretty okay. The question is if I want that Exploding Corpse or not. So if I Exploding Corpse, Bone Shaper has to lose a card to the Archer attack. Yeah, I think that's worth it. So we jump in. We really, really, really need to see a 0 here, Banner Spear. It's like 12 of 19. Nice. Okay, that double wound is pretty huge. -2, I think, is fine. Show me some crits. Triple -1. Come on, skeleton. You didn't want it more than that? That's alright. The triple wound is really nice. Now maybe this means I stand in the hourglass. Gosh, that's insane damage. That's also pretty insane damage. But at least I lived that one. Yeah, I think I stand in the hourglass. Oh, yeah, because I can still heal with Twin Strike. Move 1 doesn't get me any loot. Okay, so I think I just hit at range and run away. And I just go as fast as I can and make a skeleton and lose a card to the damage. And Blink Blade. Oh, this is bad. Wait, how can I win this? Maybe I need to increase the damage. Okay, I run in and I attack with Malicious Conversion. And we're just trying to kill the Archer. Which I think maybe means that I want to play Sand in the Hourglass. Ooh. Hold on, I see something spicy. But but I need kinetic transfer. Okay, I go super fast here. I play kinetic transfer. I move, I push the priest through the trap to Banner Spear. Then Banner Spear uses Javelin to pull the archer through the trap, and I get to hit both of them with Resolved Courage using Bone Shaper's body. Then Bone Shaper runs through with the move for 4, attacks with Malicious Conversion, and kills whichever one of them is lower, and then gets to put a skeleton over here. And the guards stand still. The guards did not stand still. Still, I mean, I think I just do exactly this. And it's my best bet. So the question becomes, which one of these does Blink Blade attack? And I think the answer is the priest. Good crit. Very good crit. And then now I just move here. And Blink Blade will lose a card to damage. Or I move here, because if I get the skeleton, then Blink Blade maybe survives. But if I have the skeleton, like, right here, Blink Blade only takes 1 hit, which I think is fine, because this guy will die to wound next turn. Alright, come on, Resolve Courage. Good damage. Show me kill and low. Nice. And then now... So I kill with a -1 now. I move here, kill this guy, summon here. If I'm here, skeleton's here, this guy moves here and hits Blink Blade. I think this is fine, as long as this picks up the kill. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in 8 chance that I kill. Nice. All right. Blink Blade can lose a card, it's fine. Not having to lose that card would have been way better, but... Okay, so this guy dies to wound, and we're just trying to pick up as much gold as we can, I think. So I go fast, I attack him at range. I go fast-ish, I summon... and I lose a card to the damage, and then all I can do is pick up 1 thing of loot. And here I just go late and get a time token. And then we'll get off 1 loot. He's gonna go faster than Bone Shaper, which is fine because she can lose a card to damage. Okay, good. Now I don't need to hit this guy anymore, and he's guaranteed to die next turn. So I just pick up what loot I can, and everybody's guaranteed to survive. Okay, I can't pick up any of those. Man, we really did not get very much loot here. Blink Blade gets this one this turn, and then... gets 3 next turn. Can't summon the skeleton, it would literally kill me. But we survived. I just do not want to attack this guy and kill him. I don't think I got any metal. Oh no, I got some metal here. Okay, that's good, because I won a spyglass, and I got metal here. I didn't get very much gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Banner's just not gonna get money. Oh, she just has move too. Okay. Blink Blade, short rest. Borrowed time is fine. And I just want Twin Strike, Experimental Adjustment. This way I'm guaranteed to kill him. Make sure we're fast. And we'll just long rest so that Bone Shaper doesn't have to explain that she's not actually dead to anybody. Whew. Rough level 1. Okay, we got the rock root and some gold. I like a lot of that. Some wood. I didn't see very much wood. Whew. Stress-free. Alright. Only got 6 over 150 XP. That's kind of nice. Let's see. 24 gold. We got a good amount of gold. We actually got a lot of lumber. And some metal. No spyglass for Blink Blade. But we got a bit of everything. And we got one of the 2 Snow Thistle. Most enemies killed on Bone Shaper, but the least damage done. Blink Blade healed the most. And 4 XP, 11 XP. Oh well. A win is a win. And it was deathless.
You lower.
I really hope they're going to add the 4 new characters to Frosthaven Digital eventually, because I would love to get to play as Satha. I think that sounds really cool.
A group of soldiers bearing white oak's insignia.
I haven't really looked at any of their cards, but I mean, if Satha is a character that's playable, like she should be playable in Frosthaven, right? Alright, let's pick up a Spyglass here for Incendiary Throw. Very nice to have. I could Spyglass here for Malicious Conversion. I don't mind that. Didn't get any hide here for accrued hide armor. Blinkblade just got wood, so let's build a mining camp. I'm gonna Bone Shaper spend all of her gold, because I care more about Blinkblade's gold. And then, yeah, I need to spend all of my metal. I need to spend all of basically everything, but now Blinkblade can get... Blinkblade can get a Spyglass after the next level. And now I guess I'm broke. Oh well. I guess that means it's time to go. Do we change the party at all? Nah, we'll leave it the same. And we'll go play the more fun one. Oh, wait. This level I decided is really hard in 3-player. Algok's Scouting. Algok's Offensive is probably fine. When it comes to the boss fight, we're killing the Snowflake, which means it doesn't matter which door we come through. So we can go for either one. It's just that Algok's Scouting is really, really hard in 3-player because you get 3 Algok's guards right in front of you immediately at the start of the level, and 2 archers in the back. And if those archers move up, you're screwed. So I guess we'll play the safer level, which is offensive. And then I could go for some perks, some battle masteries here. I don't think I got a perk on anybody. No, they were all pretty bad perks in the first level. Let's get better ones here. Never play your lower initiative. Not better. Kill an enemy attacked by any of your allies. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. We'll kill something attacked by an ally. Kill an enemy before its first turn. 2 cards to your loss pile before your first rest. Lose a card to negate, suffering 5 damage. I would love to get 2 check marks is the thing. So I think we'll go for Daredevil. Because I think it's fine. I can just do Drive Recharge and Cascading Reaction in the first room. And it's fine. Then kill an enemy with 3 or more elements. Take only long rests. Never use a potion. My favorite thing when I don't have a potion. There's nothing better than an absolutely unfailable battle goal. I guess it's failable if I fail the level. Haven't seen this level in 3-player, but it looks like we still just go for Blinkblade's broken strategy here. Move to this hex, push this guy, move down here. And then this guy sees 1, 2, this guy sees 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll be really good here. Banner, we just go for a late incendiary throw, and hopefully we get a bunch of these guys. And I just hope that the Hound is faster than the Archer, but if he's not, it's not the end of the world. Here, we can go for Bone Shepherd. We can go for it. Means I wish I had the Wraith. But it worked out last time I tried it. So Blinkblade could potentially never get targeted here. And I'm not doing a banner, but that's fine. Okay, Priest's Blessing, I guess, is fine. Hounds are fast, which is good. Because they never target me, right? Yeah, they never target me. Guards late, I think, is good. Oh, not if all the hounds are dead. And it looks like all the hounds are going to be dead. This is weird. So if I move here, I get hit by 2 guards. I think that's worth it. To get 5 wounds. We just need this advantage. So 13 out of 20. So 13 out of 20 and then 12 out of 19. We just need to win one of those 2. Easy. 5 wounds is going to be worth 2 attacks. Even if I have to lose a card on the first one. This guy hits the Hound. Nice. I just love this Banner Spear strategy. This Banner Spear Blinkblade strategy for this level just makes it so free. And I love that they gave themselves some blesses. That kind of bodes well for me. Put a skeleton right here, and I just go late, and I think I'm fine. He probably survives? No. I'll summon him over here, and I'll just move him with Command the Wretched. And we'll go late, and that'll be good. This guy's immobilized. So we go late, and we command with Command the Wretched. And I guess I just heal myself. Here, I'm super slow. Does not matter. Oh yeah, we stand in the hourglass while slow. That's super good. And then here I just go fast. I wish this were my ally and I could resolve courage these guys, but I'll just hit this guy and run away. This is a very good start. Look at Banner trying super hard. I love these priests running, getting closer, giving the scary enemies curses. Okay, throwing a bless on me is not my favorite. I definitely could have run down here and not been targeted, but I didn't look at it hard enough. Oh, traps are also really nice since I have push and pull. Although I did play both of those already, so I'd have to rest to get them back. Alright, already getting those curses. Nobody hit this guy, that's kind of interesting. Dang, got both those blesses. Alright, Blink Blade, do your thing. 10 damage. Pretty good slow turn. And then I really don't want to hit these guys. I guess I run this way and I go late. We're not going to get the Bone Shepherd. Just move him this way and go late. That guy's really healthy, so he should be safe-ish here. So we just go late all the way around, I think. Good, I like fast priests. Wow, they've drawn all 3 blesses. This guy's gonna run at the priest, though. That's pretty bad. Okay, we're definitely not getting the Bone Shepherd. I'll just have to settle for hopefully getting through this first room. Oh, I didn't play any losses on Blink Blade. And he needed to play 2. It's a pretty nice disadvantage for me there. I could move here, which makes the skeleton go after the hound instead, which would be kind of interesting. Retaliate 2, so he survives the hit. I also kind of just don't care that much. I think I'm just gonna move this way. Okay, I haven't played Drive Recharge yet. If I want to get Blink Blade's Daredevil, I need to, like, lose a card to damage. Which is super dumb. But it would be possible. Hello again, Panics. Yeah. Back to familiar ground. I played a stupid Gloomhaven level that I shouldn't have. And had 4 deaths. Oh, it sounds so dumb to have Blink Blade lose a card to damage. But it's worth 2 check marks, and I feel like I'm gonna... The stupid level in the town square, where you're trying to get to the end and fight the captain of the guard. Like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played that level for like 2 years, maybe even longer. And I just didn't realize that I was going to be facing a ton, an absolute ton of city guards that had The guards had 3 shield, and the archers had 2. They just had so much shield, and before going into the level, I decided to set aside the scoundrel and the red guard for a new brute and a new hatchet, and I did not have the damage to get through shields at all. Hatchet also missed on 3 different attacks where like zeros would have killed, which meant that he didn't get his favorite back, and it was just, yeah, you have to, and like the third room is just gigantic. And I remembered that it gave you allies to help you. The third room gives you 12 city guards and archers to fight, and it gives you 3 allies. Like 2 living corpses and 1 living bones. It's like, it was not helpful in the slightest. It was very frustrating. I kind of want to just move over to this chest. I think I go fast and I get the skeleton out of there. So we flow the Black River, and I can just make him attack again and run him away. And then Blink Blade. I guess I love the idea of running over here and going invisible, but that doesn't get me my battle goal. Wow, everything's really slow. Okay. I heal up here. So what happens first? This guy goes and hits this guy and kills him. And there are no more guards. Then the archers go. I won't have killed this one. But if I just back away, I think it's fine. Blink Blade can't attack this one, or I would lose my battle goal, so we're just going to run. And maybe try to run my skeleton. Oh, I could have moved him here, and this guy would have hit the guard. Oh well. We're going to drive recharge, which I don't love. I definitely don't love it. I also have to step on this trap. And then even worse, I have to lose a card to 1 damage. Well, we got Daredevil. It's so stupid. Oh, and now this guy hits. I was thinking he targeted the wolf, but they're faster over there. So I could have lost a card to this. Oh, I could have lost a card to the 6 instead. Oh, flubbed. Absolutely flubbed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can we go fast here? I can go fast here. I guess I'll run at this guy and malicious conversion him. Or just run in front of Blink Blade. I don't know. We can make it work. Oh, that's a really bad archer card. Actually, not for the ones in the back. Just for the one in the front. I actually take it back. It's not bad at all. So I just make this skeleton here. And he's out of range of all of these guys, so only this guy will hit the skeleton. Unless somehow these guys kill the priest, but I don't think they will. Good. He's out of range. So that guy dies to wound. Priest, if he goes fast, he's guaranteed to attack there, which is good for me. And I think we've made it. Okay, we're not going to have to deal with priests anymore, so borrowed time can go. And I need to loot still. The Banner of Strength here is going to be pretty good, and Granted Move is good. Incendiary Throw, I don't feel the need for, because I'm going to have Cascading Reaction, and I think it's only 3 enemies in this room. So what did I decide on? I have no idea what I decided on. Drop Resolve Courage? Alright, so I've healed up here. I guess Blinkblade Sand in the Hourglass isn't that bad. Would guaranteed kill this guy. Gets this guy down to 2, this guy down to 4. Would make this guy die. But then after they kill here, it's kind of bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have the 4 ranged attack. But I can just run down here and hit. And then maybe I do just Sand in the Hourglass. Maybe I run this way and Sand in the Hourglass. And I just run away. They're fast, which I don't love. But maybe they deal less damage and that's good. We'll Spyglass this because I don't want to miss. Okay. Show me not kill. Oh, you lived that, right? No. It's alright. Banner's healthy. And gets missed. And guard is standing still. And I played Sand in the Hourglass? Beautiful. That's totally fine. Alright, so that's 2 deaths to wound this next turn. I just have to hope that this is fast enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit. And hope it kills. Then I can long rest. And Blink Blade will just loot and move with the top. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Loot the chest. Wow, 1 lumber, 2 hide. Not worth. Move this way. +1? Oh, what a +1. Oh, this is going to be a satisfying turn. Down they go. And all on Bone Shaper's first rest cycle. So we can just play Life and Death plus Wrath of the Turned Earth and get through pretty easily, I think. We didn't get any masteries, but it's fine. Blink Blade, now we just loot. Banner. I guess I want to move Banner to like here. And then move 1, loot 1. And Bone Shaper, I just dropped the loot card, but we'll just get a skeleton and move down 1. Oh, I needed to play a move 3 to get the move 1, loot 1. Whoops. I've got a ton of traps to use as I open this door, which I love. That is really, really nice. Rock root, 2 lumber, 1 metal, 12 gold. Okay, we got a metal. That's a spyglass, which I like. Then move one, loot one, and heal somebody. Long rest. And just make some more skeletons. Arrowvine, beautiful. That's the benefit of playing this level. Is that there's so much loot. There's random item in the loot pool too. Making all these skeletons doesn't make that much sense. Oh, multicolored cloak. Definitely not the best item. Okay, Blinkblade's going to need to escape before too long. Maybe I just run at the exit. It's definitely not Bone Shaper's favorite thing to do, but if we see an enemy, then if we see a guard, then we'll see when they draw their standstill card. And so we can wait to open the door until we see the standstill card, which isn't guaranteed to ever come, but it feels like it shouldn't take that long for it to come, given that there are two of them and one is a shuffle. I just want to see if I make like a break for the door, if I can make it. I do have jump boots on both Banner and Blinkblade, so they don't care about the guards that are walling things off. It's just Bone Shaper that does, but she also has the most cards if she wants to just lose cards to damage. Just given that Blinkblade is low and had to play 2 losses in the first room, I don't know if he quite wants to fight through this room. Okay. 2 archers and 1 guard. So we'll just set Wrath of the Turned Earth. Yeah, I would love to use these traps, but we honestly don't even need to. I just can long rest here. Let's just pick up some more loot. Let's not be too hasty. Wish that skeleton were out of the way. But it's fine. I'll just move over here and get this piece of loot, and Bone Shaper can grab this one. Two metal, very nice. Do not move towards, because I want Bone Shaper to step there. And then I want to go fast on Banner Spear and on Bone Shaper. And I think I'm just going to walk through this trap and just not pick up this one loot. I think it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here I go at 18. Set my Wrath of the Turned Earth and play Flow of the Black River. And then Blinkblade will just go slow. Move in a lot. I don't want to waste my jump shoes. I'd rather take 3 damage. Dang, it stands still, which means that we would love to get Bone Shaper in there this turn, but that can't happen. Also, low damage card out of archers. Alright, skeletons are now immune to damage. And Bone Shaper is healthy. Ow. This is going to use all my charges immediately. And probably kill a skeleton. Was that all pluses? Oh, he lives. Beautiful. This is a move 3. It does not get in there. So I will move 1. And heal. Alright, well, there went all of our skeleton tanking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could short rest to get malicious conversion to move 5. Yeah, otherwise I'm just not getting very much move. So malicious conversion, maybe with Command the Wretched. And then here I just want like move 2. And then I save a move 4 for next turn. Blink Blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blink Blade, we just figure it out. Honestly, I kind of want to just go slow. Alright, ranged card. Ranged card. This guy will... Oh, he's first. Alright, I mean, I guess at least the skeletons tanked for me reasonably. Hey, good job, Spyglass. That skeleton will get there eventually. We have the move 5 here. And the skeleton gets close. What does Blink Blade do? Do I want to immobilize and muddle this guy? It's not bad, because he just played his ranged card, right? Honestly, Blink Blade opening this door with Immobilize and Muddle wouldn't be bad. So I want to open with big move on everybody. What do I want here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want the guards to be standing still. And I want to play move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just a move 2 makes it. I could... Okay, I could move 2, move 2. I think that's the play. So we short rest here. We go faster than 30. And we move 2, move 2. Bone Shaper goes after. Right at 30 is fine. Tying 30 is fine. And moves and escapes. And then Blink Blade is just kind of looking pretty. Blink Blade is just distracting. And it stands still on guards, which is exactly what we wanted. So it's just these 2 archers, and we just don't have to worry about them at all, I don't think.
They're numbered.
And we'll just let Blink Blade get out. Because Banner's Spear has cards to lose if she needs to. Which I don't think that she needs to. Move 2. Grant move 2. Oh, let's heal. And move 4. And next turn, Banner Spear just goes at 6 speed and escapes with jump. I don't want to go down to 1 health. That probably doesn't matter. Well, it definitely doesn't matter, because I just escape at 6 speed guaranteed. Because I saved my jump boots. And if I didn't have the jump boots, I would be in trouble. Let's leave everybody with a wound. Not quite. Get out of here. Didn't get all of the loot available, but we escaped with no deaths. And I got 3 check marks. No assistant is kind of crazy, but I guess with all of the extra enemies in the first room, I didn't force it. Did I gain 0 experience on Banner Spear? That is impressive. 0 experience scenario. But yeah, no summons, no formations. 26 damage taken on Bone Shaper. How does that even happen? How does it even happen? And also 40 damage dealt. It's not counting wound damage, is it? Because that's an insanely high number. And Blinkblade did get targeted by an attack somewhere. I forgot about that. That's alright. We got good herbs. We got good money. We got the multicolored cloak. There's still, I've never gotten the transportation rod in digital. I wonder if it's not in the game yet. That wouldn't surprise me, because that's a weird item. I feel like there are several random items I've never seen before. These are blueprints. Where are the random items? Here they are. Yeah, I feel like Fateful Charm, Eye of Truth, Cap of Premonition, I feel like none of those are in the game. I have seen the Magnetic Cape and the Multicolored Cloak. I don't think I've seen the Blinking Cape. I've seen the Mirrored Armor. I've seen the Rejuvenation Charm. I've seen the Tranquil Shoes. I haven't seen the Boots of Greed, the Burst Boots, the Boots of Transference, the Translocation Rod. I have seen the Winged Clippers. I have seen the Mirrored Knife. And I think the Freezing Crystal. And the Dangerous Gear. And the Ring of the Night. Wow, there are a lot of random items. But yeah, maybe the fact that I haven't seen all of these doesn't mean very much. But some of these are really cool. Like, I like the Fateful Charm and the Eye of Truth and the Cap of Premonition. Those can all be pretty good. This is not the worst Wallflower scenario, and this is not the worst Wallflower character. So maybe we go for that. Also, let's go for the Wraith and see if we can get the goal. Never do a basic action. This is a short level, and it's worth 2 check marks, which makes me want to go for it. And then good, never use a potion. Love the freebies. And then as soon as we finish this level, I am ready for bed. It's going to be after 2 a.m. for me. But I don't have very many responsibilities for tomorrow. I did the laundry and the dishes today. I need to go to the store and keep my child alive. That's everything on the agenda for tomorrow. Alright, 3 elite guards and 4 scouts is kind of interesting. We just go late. We summon on turn 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. We're always good with not being targeted. Hopefully Blinkblade never is targeted. And hopefully the Wraith gets some kills. Not a very good start. None of them get any closer to each other. But at least they poison the guards a little bit. That's a nice crit. You're going out of town tomorrow and have to drive for a bit. But other than that, it'll be a relaxing day. I generally don't mind driving at all, ever. Unless it's like over 6 hours. That's when it starts to get a little rough. Alright, speaking of getting a little rough, I guess I just go late. I should have moved here and summoned the Wraith behind me. That would have been way better. What do I go for? I think I like move here, pay a token, push this guy here, and push this guy here. And now those guys I don't have to worry about at all. And I could drive recharge. I think I'm going to save it for the second room. And then now I could go fast and move both Banner and Wraith away with like combined effort. Javelin combined effort. That seems good. And then here I'll go late and command an attack. And then Blink Blade, I guess we go slow again since we spent an extra token, but I'll just run Blink Blade this way. Maybe move 3 and hit both with Sap Speed. That seems good. Alright, 50 speed, move and hit, and multi-target scouts. Multi-target scouts is one of the cards I was kind of afraid of. But I think this combined effort plan makes that a non-issue. Because I just move this here. Or maybe even up here? No, back here's good. And the Wraith will move itself forward. So I just move it over here. And these guys will all hit each other. Wow, that... okay, that's bad? Question mark, I think? No, because this guy's gonna... Oh. This guy's gonna hit here and here, right? This guy will hit here and here. So I move Blink Blade this way. But then Blink Blade gets hit. Oh, but because it's multi-target, Blink Blade gets hit basically no matter where it goes. Because if I move Blink Blade here to hit both of them, so we just back Blink Blade up so that we're not targeted. And the banner should survive. And then Blink Blade goes fast next turn and does something. They did decent damage to these guards. We live that. And that. Not the best time to crit. Do I get XP for this? You really don't get XP for consuming the dark on Command the Wretched? +2? No. Miscrit back to back. Alright, we Wrath of the Turned Earth and move him back with Flow of the Black River. We step here and pull this guy in with Javelin. I don't have Javelin. Unbreakable Wall. Run down here and push this guy away. Oh, I have to keep the banner in range. Dang. I don't love any of the banner spear options. Blinkblade, I would have loved to have kinetic transfer again to run down and push this guy away. Just doesn't feel like it's going to happen. What if I just run everybody away? Okay, this is good. So here I just run this way. One, two, three, 1, 2. Yeah. I stay in range of my banner. The guards go fast and shield and retaliate, which will deal some damage. Wraith maybe kills. Wraith maybe kills. Nice. That's 1. And then now the scouts. I would have loved to have seen damage. Now the scouts are all on top of them. 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. Ugh. So I guess I have to go late. I haven't managed to do much of anything with any of my characters yet. Let's see, Blinkblade, what do you have going on? Are you just going invisible? I wish it were something else, but I think it is just go invisible. We've still got the Battle Glow alive for now. The Mastery. Okay, moving loot doesn't hurt me. Oh, but not going late hurts me. Whoops. Alright, Blinkblade just goes here, I'll get the loot. And I go invisible. Alright, I need the Wraith to get the kill on everything, which does not seem super likely. But I just throw a skeleton here to protect said Wraith. Should have saved my command attacks for later. Oh, he picked up the loot. What a jerk. Alright, we get a nice tip of the spear. Oh, I didn't throw my banner damage into either of them. Oh well. Alright, Blinkblade just hopes that 54 is late enough. If not, it could be some trouble. Here, I just immobilize and maybe move here to tank for the Wraith. And here we just hope that the Wraith gets some damage out. Oh, ranged attack. That's fine. Good. We get the immobilize. Blinkblade is late enough at 54, so I just move here. Ow. Did I die to that? Oh my gosh, and I lose 2 cards. That's bad. Oh, we missed again. Oh, and I failed Wallflower. Oh, how is everything such a disaster? Alright, get this final poison out. Let's just give up on these masteries. Blinkblade at least gets some damage. And, I guess I'll get money. Nothing has a wound. That seems crazy. Alright, Sap Speed's a good card to lose, and we'll just let Blinkblade get hit here. Cascading Reaction could be really nice. If I summon... I think we'll go Cascading Reaction. Okay, yeah, they're hitting hard. So Blinkblade moves here. We need to see some zeros. +1 is nice. Oh, I thought this guy had way less health than he does. That's not good. Show me crit? No, still not good. Dang, Blinkblade does not survive an attack for 7. But there's no way for me to get a skeleton there. Now Blinkblade could potentially survive an attack 7. Easy. And I needed that heal. Oh. I thought he was going a different way. Am I gonna lose this? Have I just, like, absolutely thrown this out the window? Maybe I end it here and I wait on the second room until tomorrow when I'm clearer headed, because right now it's just total autopilot. On the bright side, all we have to do is kill Snowflake, which is the easier one to kill. Maybe Blinkblade opens the door and pushes Snowflake this way. I have the Banner of Strength in position, and I just hit with a swarm of skeletons immediately. That sounds like it works. That sounds like it works. I don't have kinetic transfer. Damn it. Because that definitely sounds like it would work. Let's see. We go for this one, I think. Because the other one's wounded. And I just don't let Blinkblade hit him. I could add Pierce to the attack, but then if I draw the miss, it would be a disaster. Come on, Wraith. You had one job. Alright, we keep all the skeletons. We drop Decaying Will, because the boss is immune to poison. And I guess I go fast here. Yeah, I only got 1 kill. We'll just go fast and summon. And heal up. and move banner, I guess. That's fine. Okay, now he dies to wound. So I don't have to worry about anything. Losing kinetic transfer on Blink Blade seems really bad. Could have moved the Wraith out of the way. Alright, I think we need to do like 40-some damage to the boss. Which sounds like a lot when you put it that way. But I think maybe it's not that bad. Especially if I manage to get Banner of Strength in position. But man, I really need that kinetic transfer. I could go for Javelin to pull the Snowflake in. Because if my skeletons focus the wrong person, I don't know how I deal with that. And with all of the AoEs that the bosses do. So if I have skeletons at every part of the door, maybe it's that and Blinkblade runs in and goes invisible, and I just hope that Snowflake moves up to hit. Ah, I could use regroup to move the skeletons in. Okay, I think I will... Okay, so Blinkblade's gonna run in right now and go invisible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Invisible towards the Snowflake. Fist should run up to Snowflake, I think, because I'm gonna go really late here with Command the Wretched and I wish Flow of the Black River. But we'll just go late and move in. And then here, I combined effort. And I can move multiple things in. And then the next turn I can go fast and regroup and move other skeletons in. Let's see the boss card. Move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. So he goes for Snowflake. And then she's going to back away from him. So I go here, that forces him to go here. That means she goes either here or here. Which is like potentially okay, but maybe not. I only need 33 damage, which is less than I thought, which is good. Maybe I can get Javelin next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I can move this here. I just can't move any skeletons closer. Oh, I can move skeletons closer because they're later than the boss. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, was it gonna let me move one more? Gonna move one more. Alright, hopefully she backs up here. Oh, that is the worst possible spot. Alright. Well, this isn't good, but I don't think it's that bad. Let's see. I guess I just run in and javelin. I at least have the skeletons to tank, and I can maybe just exploding corpse one of them. And I'll just move up and I'll hit the boss a couple times. This should be good. I like that it's moving melee, but that's maybe not going to help me very much. Let's see. He sees skeleton as his primary focus, right? So he'll move to hit here and here. So I can go here? I'm still in range 3 of the banner for my mastery. And we just need to deal 26 more damage. Oh, but we need to deal that 26, like, immediately. Yeah, and all my guys are going to want to focus him. Which is not amazing. Alright, so we exploding corpse this guy, just because we need the damage ASAP. Yeah, I died in Gloomhaven. It was dumb. What? Did I not attack both? Exploding corpse, Ice Speaker Chieftain. Okay, I unselected. There we go. Undoing got rid of his shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I run up? I could get a malicious conversion. I think I do, because I want as much burst as is physically possible. Yeah, it's very theoretically possible that this guy goes super fast and kills the Snow Speaker, which would be really bad. So, in order to avoid that, I short rest here. And I pull in with Javelin, which means that I need to underspeed with Blink Blade, which I do with Borrowed Time. So I'll play Borrowed Time with Twin Strike. I can hit, run away, and I have enough movement with all of my summons that I can get to the chest if I want it. Then with Bone Shaper, I can't lose a different card. Okay, Skeleton is fine. I go Malicious Conversion, Command the Wretched. And I attack with my top, attack with my bottom. And we're going at 2 and then 6, and I'm pulling the Snow Speaker towards Banner. Okay, that way, even if he had been really fast, he wouldn't have killed her. But he still can target her, I think. Oh, nice miss, Blink Blade. I think I want Blink Blade to be focused. So I need to come over here. And then Blink Blade just loses a card to damage, but the boss only hits... Oh, it's multi-target. But he shouldn't focus the boss. He should focus a skeleton. Because I'll set for the charge. and Javelin and pull the boss in. And now all of my summons focus the boss. I don't get the malicious conversion off. Who has the better deck at this point? Miss 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like Bone Shaper's deck is pretty good here. Yeah, Bone Shaper's deck is better. They both have a chance of missing. So let's just not miss. Let's crit instead. -1 is fine. We know that he can't kill the Snowflake this turn. The Snowflake, though, can do a lot of damage to my characters. Good. Oh, he missed Blink Blade. That's wonderful. Okay. Now I need to do 7 damage. Do I have boots? Looks like I don't have boots, but maybe I do. We can get 7 damage, right? The problem is that I have to underspeed this boss going super fast. I really don't want to move up because right now I'm in the Guardian of the Flag Mastery, but if I have to, I will. Good, he's really late. That's really good. That means that all my summons will focus her. And so Blink Blade can just attack for 4. And I just need 4 more damage. So I'll reduce all allies' move. Oh, and it was really close. But we managed to get the Horn of Command. I do not need to... Yeah, both of my summons are going to be focusing her. Bone Shaper has cards to lose, right? Bone Shaper has a card to lose. The boss is going to hit with stun. I think I'm safe to just do nothing. Oh. Definitely did not realize that she was going fast and killing my summon. And the Wraith misses. Bad. Oh, and I only have move 1 now. Alright, fine. Wait. Okay, if I go here, he goes and he hits Banner Spear. Who loses a card to damage, and then long rests next turn and loses 2 cards to damage. Crit. Okay. Good, we did enough damage here. And then Banner Spear always survives 1 more turn because I just lose 2 cards to damage. That does mean that I need to deal the remaining damage over here, which doesn't feel super likely, but malicious conversion loss. And I literally can't make it over there on Blink Blade this turn. Oh my gosh. Wraith will never hit him. So I just need like a crit. What else can I do? It could be Ice Speaker ranged multi-target card. In which case he would hit Banner Spear and Snow Speaker. Yeah, this is very scary because Banner basically has to... I have to kill the boss of this turn, or Banner Spear is dead on the following turn. Maybe unless I have Bone Shaper here going fast. The problem is that Blinkblade cannot reach the boss. Nothing Blinkblade does reaches the boss unless it steps away from Bone Shaper. So it basically just has to be Bone Shaper loss. I could have just moved Banner Spear back further. Given that Bone Shaper did enough damage to kill the boss, then I could have let the Ice Beaker finish him off. But as is, if he doesn't get his ranged attack, I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't have my boots? Okay, well then it didn't matter what I did here. Dang. That immobilize like makes me lose. I guess I summon now? No, I can't summon now. Dang, I thought I had my boots. Well, I should win here, but Banner Spear is dead now. If I just long rest both, they both can lose a card to damage, and I win unless he misses her. So I just have to hope he doesn't miss her. That's funny. Okay, I win unless he misses her. Because I put a skeleton here. She'll always target the skeleton. So I just need him to not miss her twice in a row. And she never would have hit Blinkblade here, so only Banner Spear dies. And he didn't miss her twice in a row. Actually, if Banner Spear's body had stayed there, I maybe would have lost. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone for the horn. Because if Banner Spear had stayed there, he would have missed her, which means that he would have had to hit her again next turn. But I think we just call Banner Spear dead. Which is really sad, because I wanted to play some Banner Spear Fist. And she was the only one who got her battle goal. But that's alright. We escaped the intro with just one death. Definitely not amazing. We'll just steal her loot and say goodbye to the Banner Spear. Dang, if I just hadn't lost kinetic transfer to damage, then I think it would have been really easy. Oh well.
A man walks through the...
I'm sorry, Banner Spear. I failed you miserably. Let's donate all of your stuff towards building the logging camp. And you get deleted. Oh, you know what? We could take Bone Shaper's perk of when an ally would die. When an ally would become exhausted by suffering damage, you suffer the damage instead. We can just say that we had that perk. Nah, Banner Spear's dead. It's okay. Blinkblade has a lot of money, has a lot of stuff, which is nice. I wonder if they've fixed these rolling +2s yet. Probably not. Either way, I think we just get rid of -1s first. Now I can get a spyglass here, which I like. Haven't upgraded this yet. Yeah, it did die. Died within range 3 of the banner. It really sucks because since Bone Shaper drew that +2, it means I could have run all the way away and unsummoned the Wraith, and the boss would have run over and hit the other boss. But the only way that ever would have worked is if Bone Shaper drew the +2 or the crit on her attack, because otherwise I wouldn't have dealt half to the boss. So I basically was forced to face tank him. Alright. Traveling cloak, we just might as well, right? Boots, we have. Hand, we have. I can pick up health potion, stamina potion, or renewing potion. We can get the Horn of Command here. I can also purchase a medal on Blinkblade. So we want to get the heavy sword out of the craftsman level 2 pretty soon. I would like a hide for a protective scepter, but I guess this is okay for now. I think I like health potion the most of my available options, or maybe stamina. Oops. Given that I have so much rock root, let's make the health potion. Drifter with the party or Fist. What levels do we have available? I'm not taking Fist to the Avalanche. That never goes well. I wouldn't mind taking Deathwalker to the Avalanche. Maybe it's just Deathwalker, Blinkblade, play the Avalanche. That sounds like a good idea. Just Deathwalker and Blinkblade, nobody else for Avalanche. And then they'll be able to escape easily. Drifter seems fine for Edge of the World. Fist is probably fine for Edge of the World. Fist is probably pretty decent for Crystal Trench, although not amazing movement. Blinkblade's good on Crystal Trench, and the problem with Fist is that he sets so many elements, which the Snow Imps love to have. Aether Outpost with Fist? I don't think I love Fist for those scenarios. He's good in the second one where you have to get all the orbs, but he doesn't sound very good in the first or the last ones. other than his brittle in the boss fight, could be good. What do we want on Fist with 30 gold? I generally take the Circle of Elements, but I think maybe not. We could go Heater, Shield, Poison Dagger. We could go Leather Armor just so we can't be crit. Let's get Heater, Shield, Poison Dagger. And then I think Bone Shaper sits out basically no matter where we're going. The only place it would be okay would be the edge of the world, but Lurgers have so much shield. I don't really want Bone Shaper. Experience 12 buildings or gain 150 XP. Let's go 150 XP. That's like level 4. So we can probably put it off for a while. And then we'll go ahead and make our Drifter and Geminate. Kill 222. Okay, I like that. Amulet of Life with Heater Shield. And Geminate. I can sell the multicolored robe off of Bone Shaper. Oh, it's cheap too. But nobody can buy it as a starting item. But Geminate would not mind that multicolored robe. Okay. So tomorrow we'll start off with Avalanche, with Deathwalker Blinkblade. They should be able to get that pretty easily because of teleports. They just have to fight through the first room, which is really not that bad. Yeah, they'll be able to do that, and then Blinkblade with all of his move and jump. Maybe we throw on Overdrive to get the permanent jump. Maybe Overdrive and Hit and Run. And then I can do something like move 7, go invisible. And then with my top, move with kinetic transfer, move attack, get the hit and run. With my bottom, like move 5, jump. And with overdrive, that should be enough to just make it. And just escape. Meanwhile, Deathwalker's at the very beginning and she just moves shadows. And then escapes. And I like that plan. And that'll be a good place to start. Oh, do I have the required stuff to finish donating? Okay. And now the logging camp will be built. We won't get very much loot. What are the herbs? Oh, Arrowvine, Snow Thistle, Axe Nut. Dang. Maybe I fight 2 rooms. I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.